cucumber vodka?
Cucumber mint.
That one's not too bad. This one's fine, too.
Seems big.
Does this say how much it is? They don't tell you, huh?
You think they would have to.
They're like, it's
50 milliliters.
50? Mine doesn't say.
It would be on the back, underneath all the cautions. No? Son of a bitch. I don't know if that's big or not. 50 milliliters.
I don't know either. Let's just run those batteries down with our bullshit.
They call it a spirit drink.
That's always a good sign when they call it spirits. Okay. Should we say our names?
Sure.
It's been a while.
It has.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Jules.
And
we doing filmographies. And we are back in action.
Like the Looney Tunes?
Yes. Yes. And it's a another run of someone we've covered previously.
Is it Billy Worth?
No.
Oh.
I thought you were going to ask if it was Billy Crudup.
That was going to be my joke, but I went with Billy Worth.
Yeah, you did, and you really pulled the wind out of my sail.
Wesley Snipes.
Yes, sir.
I took it.
Next five.
Next five. Five now. Wesley Snipes. Sniper? The Sniper. Yeah. He's in that movie Sniper? He plays Tom Berenger?
Yeah, he does.
Sniper?
Yes.
Yep.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Yeah, it's kind of the sort of start of his action career.
Yeah, he's got a weird career.
Yeah.
Should we?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, that's okay.
Oh, that's unusual. I always feel like Robert De Niro after I take a shot.
Ooh, I feel like a coconut rum boy now.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to change my life.
Yeah.
Just drink coconut rum. Get myself a sun lamp.
Because you're an island boy. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we're here talking about Passenger 57.
Always been on airplanes.
Yeah. I think I used to love this as a kid.
Not
really sure why in hindsight, but
I can maybe tell you.
Okay.
Because I also had a fondness for Passenger 57 while also realizing it wasn't that great. I think, and we might be having way different experiences, I think it's the old lady Arsenio Hall jokes. I think that really worked on a certain level for little kids. She thinks all black people look alike.
Yes.
She thinks he's Arsenio.
Yeah.
I think that's part of it.
Do you think
a big part of it?
She said to the flight attendant, "Hey, is that Arsenio?" Or do you think the flight attendant was like, "Hey, I want you to sit next to Arsenio"?
I think the flight attendant said, "Hey, why don't you sit next to Arsenio Hall?"
Set her up.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
yeah. Yeah, she's a raw dogger. Yeah, so, man, this movie, when did this come out? I don't know. 1992.
That's what I said.
It had an estimated budget of $15 million.
Okay.
Worldwide gross, $44 million. All right. Made a little bit of money.
A little
bit. After a streak of hits with Warner Brothers at the start of his career, Passenger 57 was one of two 1992 releases that were offered to Steven Seagal. He turned it down to be in Under Siege instead.
I haven't seen Under Siege since a million years ago, but I suspect it's much better.
Yeah, I think everybody really likes Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay.
And it, helped stave off the collapse of Steven Seagal's career for another couple of years.
Tommy Lee Jones is a bad guy, huh? Dude, I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I saw it in the theater. My dad brought me that to the theater. I must have been 10.
Oh, yeah.
I remember old Big Tits dancing out of that cake.
And then some.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you hit me with that synopsis?
Passenger 57. Ex-cop turned head of airline security and all-around badass John Cutter, Wesley Snipes, inadvertently ends up on a plane that is about to be taken hostage by a ragtag group of hijackers who are attempting to free their captured hijacker boss. Will Cutter be able to turn the tides and stop the bad guys, all while dealing with the trauma and grief of losing his wife? He's going to have to if he wants to earn the mantle of Passenger 57. When you told me that Seagal was offered this script,
what would you think they'd say? Always bet on 00? Because he's not black.
Maybe he'll be like, I am black.
Mm-hmm.
But
always bet on red.
I think that makes some sense because this movie does not really have a lot of charisma. This is an interesting little action movie, and this is kind of what I'm worried about with Snipes, is like he's serviceable, and I like him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have that extra thing in these movies where I'm like, yeah, Snipes, it's awesome. Like he's not oozing cool and charisma and charm and making me love him. He's just like, yeah, that guy's badass.
I mean, he is charming, but there just isn't a lot of opportunities. There aren't really that many one-liners.
No, I think the thing is, like, I think some people can turn this script into something that's charming, right? Where you're with that character, you like it. Snipes doesn't have that. I think that he's just like, I'm doing the script. And the script isn't super great.
Yeah, I think it's also bogged down by the fact that he lets his wife die. Like a coward.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of makes you feel like,
Yeah.
So the movie starts, and we're on a plane.
Oh. No snakes.
We're already,
Yep.
we're already on a plane. Oh, man.
And there's already, what's about to happen?
A hijacking.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
Except
for Wesley Snipes as the hijacker.
Yes. I'm like, wow, I do not remember this.
He must be an evil hijacker. They arrest and then get him to work for them.
Then all of a sudden he goes, whatever, got a gun. And the flight attendant kicks him in his foot and takes the gun from him.
I don't think she takes the gun. That other guy's like, grabs the gun.
Yeah, that old white guy. He goes, give me that shit.
Yeah. Does he say that, Joel?
No, but he should. Kind of looks like Wilford Brimley. Then all of a sudden everybody cut because they were filming it too for some reason. And they're like, Wesley Snipes like, you dumb bimbo. You're going to get yourself killed.
She takes this really hard.
She does.
Like, she hates him now. It's her enemy.
Sorry, Mr. Big Dick. You know?
But he's right. This is not what the training is for. You're not supposed to be an action hero. This is to teach you how to get through this properly.
Right, because even if he's the only one that revealed himself, you don't know who else is on the plane.
No.
So even if you get the gun, it could still be a sleeper agent.
Right. There could be like a slightly Native American looking guy over there with an earring, or there could be that dastardly bald guy over there, or that guy with the horrible poodle hair that dies first.
There was this dipshit also, apparently.
Did like you expect Elizabeth Hurley to be bad?
As soon as they mentioned his sister, I said,
oh, I didn't. Yeah, I missed that. But that's not here yet. So Thomas Sizemore.
Yeah.
He is an executive with AIA.
They're best friends?
American International Airlines.
That's not what it's called anymore? That's a made-up name for the movie?
That's actually not even the right name. It's something like... it's not American. I just thought that'd be funny if it was American International. Which is odd, because they are flying on an international plane, but he's just going from Florida to L.A., but maybe that's how they did it back then. I don't know. I didn't fly until I was in my 30s. 40s too.
50s when you turn 50.
Yeah.
You said, I'm going to go on a plane. I won't die.
And then I ended up going into a crash and traveling back to now.
You landed on Donnie Darko and killed him in his bed.
Yes. So Tom Sizemore's like, hey, man, check it out. I want you to come meet Bruce Greenwood because something. And he goes there, and Bruce Greenwood's just like, dude, you're the bomb. I want to give you this job. And Wesley Snipes is just like not even communicative. He's not committal. He's just sipping his water. Like, what is this? And so they got to fly him out to L.A. They're in Florida, by the way.
He's fucking shell-shocked, Jules. He doesn't even want to be alive.
True.
His wife's dead.
Yeah, we do see that. They're at a convenience store. He goes to get something.
He was a cop?
Yeah.
And this is what he's chosen to do after, because he can't be a cop anymore. He doesn't want to.
Yeah.
So he's going into private,
the
plane business.
Is it the trauma of losing his wife that means he can't be a cop? They don't really. Do they actually say? Are we just supposed to assume that whatever reason is, it's because his wife's dead?
Yeah, I think he just decided not to do it anymore. I don't know.
You think
why.
he'd like double down?
Yeah.
To stop other people's wives from being killed.
I don't think they were like, you no cop for you. You get out of here.
Yeah. I don't know. And so the guy grabs her, because Wesley Snipes like, freeze. He goes,
Yeah, I was going to say, is that the sound he's making?
Yeah, kind of. You motherfucker. I'll kill this bitch. And he goes, all right, I'll put my gun down. And he puts his gun down. And he just goes, "You dumb shitter." Boom. Blasts her.
He should have never said to his wife, "It's okay, baby. I'm going to get you
Thank
out of
you.
here." Why mark her for death like that?
Thank you. He should have been like, "Ma'am, don't worry. We're going to get you out of this." Because now that he knows, he's... Right? Kills him.
Rub his dick. Let him know you're nice.
And they shoot at each other. Guy gets out of there. And Wesley Snipes just blows him away in his car.
Yeah.
And then he goes back in. "Oh, no, baby. Call an ambulance."
I don't even, I wonder how that really works. Would you chase after the guy because your rage is going to be super high?
I think if you really loved her, you'd be so shattered, you'd just go to her immediately.
Yeah, I would think you'd want to be with her on her last moments if she's even there anymore.
Right.
Her head's probably shattered.
Right. You would go to her immediately. You'd rush towards her, and the guy would probably shoot you, too, because you're not fighting him anymore.
And he'd be like, "Thank you."
Yeah. And then you come back as the Crow.
Oh.
But then you lose faith in yourself, so you go back to the afterlife. And then they send you right back as the Crow.
Oh.
You know? But then we know that he's got that baggage weighing him down. But when he's like getting into the airplane, the young lady wanding him hits on him. Top Sizemore is like, "God damn. I don't know how you ain't turning on all this pussy."
Was she even that hot?
She's cute.
She seemed like a very regular lady. And for Tom Sizemore to be like,
She seemed kind of young.
"Women?
Yeah.
You get women like you?"
Well, I don't recall seeing a ring on his finger, so he's not married. He goes, "Oh, I got a surprise for you, though." And he goes, "Man, what? I don't like surprises." And he goes, "You're going to love it." And we never really find out what it is.
I mean, isn't this the meeting with Bruce Greenwood where he offers him the job?
No, this is when he's sending him off on the plane. He goes, "I got a surprise for you."
Oh, it's probably the lady. It's the stewardess.
Oh,
probably why
he's
he's
playing
on
a
the
joke
flight.
on him?
I mean, stewardess is cute. So he's like, "Ah,
Yeah, but she doesn't like him.
you're black, she's black."
She hates him, in fact.
But
He's pretty aggressive. So he gets on the plane, and she discovers that he's on there, and, he's like, "Miss," he rings the ding. She counts the passengers. They do that. They do that still to this day. And do you know what number he is?
39?
Yeah. And you know who's actually number 57?
Oh, he's not 57?
He is 57.
Okay.
So he goes, "Miss," and she goes right by him. And he comes back, which you can't do because they're still reaching, normal altitude where they cruise or whatever. Your seatbelt needs to be fastened. He goes back there and he goes, "Yo, girl, the fuck?" And she goes, "I don't like you." And he goes, "Look, I have trouble flying. All I would like is for you to check on me from time to time." What?
I mean, I think he just wants her to treat him like a regular flight member.
But he's being a dick, both earlier and now. She goes, "Is that your way of apologizing?"
I don't think
Because he yelled at her. Tom Sizemore goes, "You yelled at her."
We're talking about during the training?
Yeah.
I'm on his side. I think she's out of line. It was a training thing. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
She's trying to get her
karate
SAG
moves on?
card, dude. Tomato, tomato, right? You have a girlfriend. I don't. So obviously don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But
She don't like me.
she sends up old granny pants.
Yeah.
Old MAGA hat. Talking about, "Oh, you all look the same."
I mean, she doesn't say that. She seems like she's a pretty nice lady, but we both
Maybe.
know that flight attendant sent her over there thinking that's Arsenio.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, "Oh,
dirty.
yeah."
It's dirty.
I feel like a person could be tricked.
Mm-hmm. Although if she watches Arsenio, you'd think she'd be able to delineate that it's not him.
Yeah. I mean, Arsenio's
Just look at
a
his
bit
fingers.
Longer.
His fingers
longer
aren't
in the
6.5
faces,
feet
longer
long,
in the
yeah.
fingers. Like
Less-
Wesley Snipes is legitimately quite a bit more handsome than him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, "Oh, you look amazing in person, Arsenio."
All the while, there's a hijacker on the plane that the FBI shuttled on there without alerting anybody. And he's a hijacker who's known for blowing up planes.
Mm-hmm.
So somewhere later, somebody goes, "They could have put this guy on a bus or a train," right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he blows up planes.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? So Elizabeth Hurley, she's British. She's bonding with the attendant. When the guns come out, she reveals that she's bad. She kills somebody. She got a silencer.
Yeah. I mean, she joins in on the murdering of the FBI agents.
She blows one of them away first. And then I think the other one grabs that guy's gun and blows. I don't know. But now they're in control. And Wesley Snipes is in the bathroom pooping.
Do you think they were maybe going for a PG-13 for this movie, or do you think they just didn't go hard with like the gore in these movies unless that was their mission to make like a very violent movie? Because I feel like a lot of this shit is like cut away. At one point you see sort of the hole in that guy's head when they're panning across the passengers on the plane. You're like, oh, all right, there's something. But generally, you're getting almost nothing gore-wise. It seems like it's pretty much a PG-13.
I assume they're swearing.
No N-words, right?
No.
Hey, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I just expect it all the time in these movies.
I mean, the local police at the little airport are pretty... They seem prejudiced.
Yeah, but they don't say it.
They don't say it.
They don't say
they
it.
have enough restraint.
It's progressive.
Yeah. We don't hate you that much. But so, everything's kicking off. They're taking control. The bad guy kills the pilot. He goes, who's in charge here? And the pilot goes, I am. And he blows him away. Then he goes, I'll ask again. Who's in charge here? And the guy goes, you are. He's like, excellent.
Very good.
Fly the plane now. And Wesley Snipes calls Tom Sizemore on the phone from the shitter, and he's yelling, so Tom hears the hijacking scenario, and then Wesley Snipes just fights a guy in the galley.
I was confused about this movie because I was like, oh shit, are we already like there?
Yeah.
He's gonna start like sneak attacking them. Wait, he's not being quiet. They're all gonna come for him. Is he gonna like hide in the walls?
Yeah.
And he basically does, but it seemed soon. I thought that there would be more sneakiness.
Yeah, because he has absolutely no idea who's actually bad,
right,
and how many bad guys there are. I think he sees Earring, and then he gets into a fight with the other guy, but he doesn't know that the guy downstairs is in on it.
No,
right, and he's fighting this guy pretty good, and you'd think somebody would hear this.
Yeah,
fighting.
Well, I mean, don't they come?
Do they?
Yeah,
he throws him.
That's what, like, immediately.
Somewhere?
They're
or does
like,
he leave him there?
I mean, doesn't the wave of bad guys come like right then, and they're like, hey.
I think
and then he escapes with that lady like a minute later, but they've come to him.
Yeah, maybe
for a confrontation.
Okay,
because you can't fight somebody in first class and have the people in second class not hear you.
Yeah,
economy. What's the next step back?
First class, business,
economy, the poor people.
Toilet.
So they call them economy.
Yeah, Snowpiercer. And yeah, so then him and the lady end up downstairs. And
take the elevator, right?
For some reason, they don't know
the plane evader
how to get down there, and they run into that guy who's really secretly bad. He goes, "I don't know. We should listen to what the bad guy's name says." And he goes,
"How do you know that guy's name?"
He's got a big knife, and they start fighting.
Yeah. I also find it wicked odd that they hang out down in that area for quite a while of this flight, and nobody comes after them.
Yeah,
what?
Because wait. How does the bad guy calls Wesley Snipes at some point?
Yeah.
On
the phone. He knows.
So he knows.
Where else would he be, Jules? It's like it's up there or down here. I don't think there's more.
I guess. They kick that guy through the thing. He's knocked out.
Why doesn't it's so amazing he doesn't kill him?
Wesley Snipes, yeah.
These are terrorists.
Yeah.
I think just give him a little snippy.
I would stab
him. You twist the head until it comes off.
What you do is you punch a hole through him.
Oh.
And you hook a hook onto his head, and then you pull his body through the hole.
Oh, I thought you punch a hole in him and then you can use him. But everything's cool down here. I killed Wesley Snipes. Why does he sound like? Why do you sound like Wesley Snipes?
I'm constipated. And everybody would laugh because his hand's up his ass.
Oh, that's a good one.
And so him and the lady bicker some more, but he does kind of seem to get her on his side.
I would hope so. He's keeping her alive.
Yeah.
They're a terrorist.
The terrorist guy calls and he goes, "You are pretty formidable." And he goes, "I know."
That's his voice now?
Yeah. And he goes, how does he go, Jason? He goes, my dad used to take me to casinos or something when I was a kid. He told me some advice. And he goes, "Are you a betting man?" He goes, "Roulette every now and again, I think." And he goes, yeah. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, you know what they always say.
Always bet on Snipes."
Yeah. And
Always bet on black.
And he says it.
Yeah, they know they have a good
And they
line.
immediately cut away from him, which just undercuts the whole impact of the line. But
He does talk about going to casinos with his dad. Who says
some
that?
shit. I don't know. Whatever.
I just remember him be like, dude, do you ever play roulette? No, sometimes. Sometimes I do that. Is that what we're doing?
So Wesley Snipes says, you know what, lady? We have no other choice but to cut the fuel line and bring this bad boy down.
That's a real ballsy move because it really just seems like you're all going to die.
Well, yeah, he doesn't like cut a fuel line. He just like pulls the thing out and gets shocked.
What?
So does that like
Isn't that what happens
the
in
cable
turbulence?
that tells the computer chip to regulate the gas? And now it doesn't? Like, what is he doing when he does that?
I don't know. I thought all the fuel.
I thought he would have, and there'd be gas flying everywhere.
Inside the plane?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right.
But then they start to land. You know, they got like there's like a little podunk airfield. And he's like, you can't land that plane here, mister. We're unequipped. It's dangerous.
I thought you were getting us new chairs. There's nowhere to put them.
Yeah.
Can't
And these
do it.
wouldn't have folded. They're antique too. And so he goes, well, tough shit, mate. We are coming down.
You're just doing them all?
And he goes, all right, better call the sheriff. And they land. But right before they land, Wesley Snipes is like, look, I'm going to jump out. She goes, what? Yeah, you jumping out with me too. We're going to get off the plane. We're going to run and get help. Even though Tom Sizemore knows what's going on and Bruce Greenwood's shitting bricks because of the optics. And he sends Tom there via helicopter. Tom doesn't like flying. And so Wesley Snipes, all of a sudden that earring guy busts in and he kicks Wesley Snipes off the plane.
Hawk
And
from
he grabs the lady.
Twin Peaks.
Oh, I thought you meant T-Hawk from Street Fighter. I would have bought that.
No, it's Hawk from Twin Peaks.
Hmm.
I was like, who's that guy? He looks vaguely familiar with his earring. And then it's like known for Twin Peaks.
So Wesley Snipes is on the ground now, and the police roll up. What are you doing down there? And they grab him. I'm with airport security. Yeah, right. You dummy. And they throw him in the car, and they take him to the tower where the sheriff is now at. And he goes, well, sheriff, we found this. No. The guy calls the tower, and he goes, we need to refuel. And if you don't do what I say, I'm going to kill some passengers. What? I ain't equipped for that. And they throw a dead body out. I think it's one of the dead FBI agents.
Yeah, for sure it is.
And he goes, oh, shit. He goes, I'll tell you what. If you let me refuel, we'll let everybody off the plane. And we'll just leave.
That's not, no, we'll let 100 passengers
And you'll be
off.
responsible for saving 100 passengers. All of the passengers on this plane.
Gonna keep the other 100.
Does he actually say that?
I mean, the implication is I think he's giving them half the passengers.
I thought he was just tricking him into thinking these are all of the passengers. So if we leave, you won't be letting any civilians go.
We can probably ask this guy, the villain, because this is pretty much all he did.
Yeah,
Like, he's in lots of stuff, but considering he's kind of the best part of this movie,
Yeah.
I'm surprised that he got like nothing out of this.
He reminds me of a young Werner Herzog mixed with Julian Sands.
He reminded me a lot of the bad guy from Silence of the Lambs, just the way his hair floats when he walks by.
Oh,
It's our buddy from Dexter, right?
he's from Monk.
Okay. Not Dexter, Monk. James Remars from Dexter.
Yeah, what's his name?
Hoke Mosley.
Oh, shit.
No, I don't know what his name is.
I don't either.
It's
Ted?
Jane Gum in the...
Ted something? He goes, oh, by the way, there's a black guy that fell out of the plane. He works for me. Don't trust him.
He spins quite a yarn.
I wouldn't mind if you hurt him.
If you want to beat him up a little.
Yeah. If you want to jerk his massive hog. Yeah, tell me twice. So then all of a sudden they pull up and they go, hey, boss, we found this black guy fell out of the plane. He goes, yeah, I know all about him. Beat him. They beat him up a little bit. He's all busted up. And he goes, you dumb shits. I am the good guy. And then all of a sudden they're taking him downstairs and he has a prolonged fight scene with both of them.
I don't like when I hear all these noises.
Yeah, your house is haunted. So he breaks free. He kicks those guys numerous times in and around the face. And then he jumps onto... Oh, no. while they're letting the people off the plane, the main bad guy, the guy who was in the galley who got beat up, and the other guy leave the plane. And Elizabeth Hurley is supposed to stay on with Earring. If anything happens to him in his escape, they're to kill the passengers.
And eat them.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been on the plane for like, what, a half hour? Not even. I don't know.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
I was so excited when they got off the plane.
Well, maybe not, because there's a lot that takes place not on the plane.
Yeah. As soon as they got off, I was like, oh my God, thank God we're not spending the whole movie on this plane.
Yeah.
They immediately, I felt like, blew it, and there's not really a whole lot more you can do.
Yeah.
Cool, we're loose.
Right. And Wesley Snipes is loose on the juice now, and he jumps on a police bike. So Wesley Snipes chases the three guys, to the county fair that's right next to this little airport. And the FBI show up, and they go to talk to the sheriffs, and they're like, yeah, one of them got away. His name was John Cutter. And they go, Cutter? Oh, you heard of him? Yeah, he's the baddest mammer jammer this side of the Hootenanny Rundownville hoedown dance. And they go, oh shit, that's a good dance. We done fucked up. So now the FBI are aware of the fact that probably the bad guy's not on the plane anymore, and they're at the fair. Wesley Snipes shows up at the fair. He crashed that bike, and then the police show up at the fair, and now they're all running around at this fair, and
all's fair and fairs,
and they start getting mixed up with Wesley. He knocks a guy out, I think. The other guy gets away, but the main bad guy's shooting at him in and amongst a merry-go-round. And Wesley Snipes jumps off and tackles him, and then the FBI roll up. Freeze! You move and you're dead.
Don't the sheriffs I don't remember. Yeah, maybe it is the FBI. I thought they converged at almost the same time. He kicked that one guy off the building.
Off the Ferris wheel.
Is it a Ferris wheel? Yeah, somewhere up high. He dead.
Yeah, he dead good.
He kill him.
And the guy that's got a big bruise on his face from getting beat up moments earlier, he gets out of there. So they take the guy back and they put him back on the plane. No, they lock him up. And then Wesley Snipes is like, then he's going to kill all those passengers on the plane. And they're like, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go like we're pretending to put him on the plane, and then we'll kill him. We'll kill them too.
We'll swarm them. We got tear gas.
We got SWATs. We got snipes.
That's good. This shit's so stupid though. That fucking dork from the plane that Wesley Snipes beat up so easily. He's just an unstoppable killing machine who took out a team of snipers.
Well, yeah. So he takes out a EMS at the fairgrounds and rolls up to the airport now. Wesley Snipes goes down to kind of agitate the bad guy, I think, to get him into thinking he's tricking Wesley Snipes to allow him to go back on the plane. Mm-hmm. So that way it doesn't seem like they're just going to kill him immediately. And that guy shows up, the killing machine, dressed like an EMT, but his face is just severely bruised.
Yeah, you'd be like, what?
What's up with that guy?
Do you have like a drinking problem? Are you out starting fights?
It's like if Agent 47 showed up, it's like he's bald and has a barcode tattooed on the back of his head. Something is amiss here.
Probably an EMT.
And he just walks in. Nobody gives a shit. Mm-hmm. And he takes out two snipers. Nobody gives a shit. And they're about to go up on the plane. And all of a sudden, blue team shoot. And they kill the agents walking with the bad guy. Mm-hmm. And now he's back on the plane. And Wesley Snipes gets back on the plane. And they take off.
The bad guy really doesn't have that many people on his team.
No.
What kind of a terrorist is he? He's a money terrorist? He just wants money? He doesn't seem like he has some sort of ideologies he's trying to get across.
They do say something at some point about how when these attacks happened, also there was some other robberies. So maybe he's like a Hans Gruber, pretending to be a terrorist, but he's really just a thief. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't like him, though. Seems bad.
Yeah.
Getting the impression he's not a good guy.
You know what? I was 100% his best friend. Until he started sleazing on the
flight attendant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does sleaze on her quite a bit. He's like, I'm going to do things to you.
Your friend, Mr. Cutter, has left you in a rather precarious position. Pour me a drink, Marty.
What do you want?
anything wet.
That was fucked.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
He's aggressive. It's about 30 seconds of sleaze and menace, and I was just like, this is not what I was looking for in this movie. I enjoyed this bad guy, and I guess now this should ratchet him up, like, oh, he's extra bad. But it's like 2025, and I'm like, I don't like that.
Except...
Sorry, it's 2026, and I don't like that.
He's like a sociopathic, emotionless killer.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even get the impression that like sex or sexual violence is like in his repertoire.
Yeah, so what is he even doing?
Yeah.
He doesn't even seem like he's really, I don't know. He just killed that surgeon. Like, he doesn't seem like he's that good at stuff.
Yeah, he was getting plastic surgery in the beginning. I forgot to mention that. That's how the movie starts.
He knows it's a setup. He's like, my
What
surgeon's
time is it?
Looking at the clock. They're going to storm in here. I need to kill him.
And he runs pretty good.
Jumps out the fucking window.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to mention that. I'm glad you just did. Because you can see that he just jumps out of the window and lands on an umbrella awning above a table, crashes into the table, and then lands on the cement. But it's a crash pad that they painted to look like the cement. So when you see it, it just...
It's so crazy because he doesn't even... I guess maybe he eyeballed it when he came in. He knows how high up
he has
he
no
is.
idea.
But the fact that he just raced out and jumped out that window, that's crazy. Doesn't he also like knock somebody over too?
Yeah.
Doesn't
He does
somebody
all
like
sorts
run
of shit.
into him or something?
He pushes people, yeah. And so now him and Wesley Snipes are basically fighting,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because he takes out Earring at some point, and Elizabeth Hurley gets taken out too, right? I don't remember any of this.
I don't remember that either.
The stewardess maybe fights Elizabeth Hurley
Because she's a girl?
because it's a woman, yeah.
Why have you turned this plane?
We were told to head back.
By whom?
By me. What a waste.
And then Wesley Snipes fights the guy, and he throws him off the plane, right?
Yeah. A window gets broken and then ends up
maybe.
sucking the door open or something.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, you should stick that dead body in that square to stop the air pressure because it seems to be a real problem and it's sucking people towards the area.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when the door pops open. But somehow Wesley Snipes seems to have no problem not getting sucked out the door. He like fights him and he's like, I'm not going out that door.
Because with the absence of that one body, the cabin is now depressurized.
Oh. He's not strapped up like Ripley in Alien.
But
You know?
what you do is when they shoot the hole through the window, you throw the corpse against the window.
It's just that's why I started this conversation.
Except you want to make sure that his butt is in the window
Oh, to suck
and
the
it
poop.
sucks the poop out of it.
Well, once that body's jammed in the window, wouldn't it like depressurize and the body would just constantly start to fall and they get sucked back in, because there is a barrier which causes it to
Well, no, because
equalize? And
his anus is
Oh,
in
yes,
the
yes,
hole,
yes.
and it's sucking the air through his throat.
Oh, so it's going all the way through everything.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's science.
All right.
And Wesley Snipes throws him out of the plane, and he presumably dies.
Or he's passenger 58 coming fall of 1994.
All's well that ends well. They'd say, this was like a terrorist training tactic that he knew how to defuse something, and it's all Tom Sizemore's idea. And Tommy Boy's like, hey, you guys need a ride? And him and that lady are like, nah, we're going to go screw.
This is my wife now.
And that sheriff drives by and goes, hey, y'all need a ride.
Fuck you, we hate you. Oh man, I thought it was
I
part
thought
of the
we was
team.
bros. Nah, I ain't got the pass.
So listen, I had a pretty good time watching this.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good.
No, it's only like 80 minutes. So
It is fast.
that definitely helps. Tom Sizemore, I think, is actually pretty good in there.
Really?
Yeah.
I was expecting a little more excitement with Sizemore, but he's just servicing the part. Same thing with
Yeah.
Greenwood. I was hoping for I was real excited Greenwood was in this.
That's just it. It's guys who are capable that aren't let off the leash even just a little bit.
Yeah. It's a totally fine little action movie.
Mhm.
It's not
There's not as much action as you would like.
right, but it's not a total shit show or anything.
Mm-mm.
I feel like my childhood instincts that this movie was a letdown are 100% correct. God, there was something about this that made this movie seem like it was going to be the coolest shit ever when we were little, and then it wasn't. And then I think I probably watched it once or twice, and then never again until now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I was really disappointed my girlfriend wouldn't watch any of these movies with me.
That's unfortunate.
What's the problem?
I know, right?
Huh.
My cat watched most of both with me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Way to go, Tony.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm going to give it a 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah. I like it. Take note of how I say that. I like it.
I like it. I'll never need to see it again.
I had a good time.
Mm-hmm. It was, when he says the line, and there's some minor things here and there that I was like, oh, yeah. But it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you give his performance?
I mean, like a 5.5.
Yeah.
Like I like him. He's not doing a whole lot, but I like him. He's like a Van Damme, is what I was thinking. Now I recall. I feel like Van Damme, you like him. He's not an amazing actor. There's really not a whole lot going on there, but you like him. And I feel like that's the same thing that's happening with Snipes. Like, unless he gets an interesting role where somebody's like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like being an actor.
Yeah, I give him a 5.5 as well. And that's Passenger 57. We're strapped in and we're on the ride.
We've been looking forward to Passenger 57 since this podcast started.
Yeah, especially because the last run ended right before it.
Yeah. And I just really wanted to hear him say,
always bet on black.
Yeah. And he did it.
He did. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Go to our link tree, linktr.ee/we doing filmographies.
Yeah.
Rate, review us on Apple Podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
Podchaser, Podbean,
Stitcher.
Stitchers went under about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Audible? Did I say Audible?
No.
Honestly, wherever you can, we would appreciate that. Let us know
Mm-hmm.
if you post a review for us somewhere. You can pick a movie.
Yeah, once we verify the review.
Not a bamboozle.
Although if you want to pick Bamboozle, we'll watch it.
Yep. What else? Oh, you can email us at...
We doing filmographies@gmail.com.
What were you going to say? You had something ready
You
to
can
go.
call, text, or leave a voicemail at our hotline,
763-634-1897.
And that's it. I've been Jules.
And I've been Jason. Have
Good
a
night.
wonderful Snipesmas.
Yes, thanks for joining us. These cameras are on battery.